è la nostra vita.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, they find themselves with a comparable win percentage to this time last year, but looking to make a push as this season continues. And I'll tell you, are we ready for some fireworks? Both of these teams terrific offensively, put up a ton of points in a hurry. What do you think, Kenny? A classic shootout?
Classic mano a mano. That's man to man.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to Sacramento. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Green. Larry Hughes is out there with Robertson. Then there's Hudson. And it's Parrish in at the center position. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Dallas.
And probably expected to win that game. And maybe that caused them to come out a little flat. Just a bit of complacency.
You know, I'm not sure if they were taking them lightly. I think they just didn't play well. I mean, that happens sometimes. You got to give the other team credit, too.
Love, no good. Hughes against Jackson. Hughes with it. 20 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Jackson dishes to Love. Hughes against Drexler. Shoots a fader. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. He's very confident in their ability to win the battle in the low post, so that's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. I think we can expect them to pound the ball into the paint and let their big men go to work. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here is Robertson. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Robertson outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Jackson passes to Drexler. Love kicks to Jackson. Golden State moving it around. And Love with the basket on the assist by Mourning. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Hughes. Pass to Parrish. To the inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Outside Durant. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Drexler against Hughes. He feeds it to Parrish. There's the dish to Robertson. Fires it up. It's Chicago with another bucket.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Mourning. Bulls trail by 4. Robertson outside. Dishes to Hudson. Green with a screen on Durant. Hudson kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Parrish. And stolen by Mourning. Durant against Robertson. Jackson dishes to Drexler. Here's Mourning. The offensive rebound. Drexler, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Robertson passes to Green. Durant against Hudson. 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Robertson's got 5.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Drexler. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. True on the 14-footer.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Hughes. Screen by Parrish. Hughes kicks to Robertson. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game, Greg. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And that one's good.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Robertson outside. He kicks it to Hudson. Green with a screen on Durant. Hudson dishes to Green. And the rejection by Love. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Stolen. Hudson against Jackson. Hudson the pass to Green. Screen by Parrish. Kicks to Robertson. Wide open look. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bulls trail by 6. Now, here's Rubio. He dishes it to Green. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Assist goes to Ricky Rubio.
Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Durant. The feed now to Love. And it's off the back rim. No good. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Rubio. It's rebounded by Golden State. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson kicks to Drexler. Goes up to the stripe. Sabonis grabs the board.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And here's Green outside. That one goes. Count it. Green's got 5.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Durant dishes to Jackson. Here's Mourning. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Love the pass to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall. All right, a chance to look at some stats for Green. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good for Mourning. And the Warriors with some changes. Monroe's checked in for Love. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Clyde Drexler. And it's Johnson in for Reggie Jackson. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Chicago. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago leading. The pass to Green. On the wing, it's Iguodala, defended by Durant. 6 to shoot. Iguodala, that's good. Iguodala's got his first bucket in this one.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Durant against Green. And it's Durant missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Johnson against Rubio. Passes to Green. Stolen by Monroe. Johnson against Rubio. Now the dish to Lamb. On the wing, Johnson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Monroe. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Bulls leading by 3. Rubio with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Rubio. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Right wing. Monroe sets a screen for Lamb. Four on the shot clock. Lets it go. The shot no good. Good D by Rubio. Bulls have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Durant against Iguodala. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Green outside, and the basket good. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Monroe sets a screen for Lamb. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Ellis outside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Bulls lead by 6. The Warriors shooting just about an even 40% to start. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Ryan Hollins, who's checked in for Mourning. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Ellis. Pulls up on the elbow. No good from Lamb. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. Ellis, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Durant with it. Last time out, he had 38 points. From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get back and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with this new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Robertson is out there with Larry Hughes. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Parrish, and it's Hudson in at small forward. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Love. Pass to Hughes. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Robertson kicks to Iguodala. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Golden State. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Chicago leading by 4. The pass to Hughes. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 5, the Warriors.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. Warriors trail by 6. Jackson with it. Picked up by Robertson. Love dishes to Jackson. Love with the screen on Robertson. Here's Hollins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The tenacity on the interior. Just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Robertson passes to Hudson. Screen by Parrish. Here's Hughes. And again, no good by Chicago.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Lamb. He feeds it to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the jump hook. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Robertson against Jackson. And the rejection by Love. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Drexler, no good.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Morning's checked in for Ryan Hollins. The Bulls have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Iguodala kicks to Parrish. Here's Robertson. The Warriors pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Love. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hughes, the pass to Iguodala. Parrish high post. Looking to end the drought. The shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Drexler. Rips down the breakaway slam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Robertson against Jackson. Passes it to Hughes. Clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hughes got 4 points in the quarter.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Now Drexler. 8 points for him. Love controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Love's got 11.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Hudson. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento. Now here's Lamb. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Lamb. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Parrish. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Robert Parrish. And the dunk by Drexler.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Mourning, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
It's picked off.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Here's Hudson. That is good. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jackson kicks to Mourning. Goes up the baseline. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Larry Hughes. The Warriors have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Robertson. And both free throws good for Mourning. Bulls trail by 5. Parrish with the screen on Drexler. Tries from 10, and Durant sends it back. Rubio against Jackson. Dishes it to Durant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now, here's Rubio. No good from outside. Durant dishes to Jackson. To the paint, here's Love. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Love's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in scoring. And he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And as you said, 2nd best scorer in the league. Man, I tell you what, just blowing up defensive schemes designed to keep him under control.
Monroe's checked in for the Warriors. Johnson comes in for Clyde Drexler. Rubio against Jackson. Rubio the pass to Hudson. They set the pick. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Hudson's got 6 in the quarter. Rubio against Jackson. Feeds it to Mourning. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Ellis. The 9-foot shot cannot hit.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Durant against Rubio. Durant kicks to Jackson. Screened by Monroe. Outside for Durant. No good on the 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Hudson dishes to Rubio. He kicks it to Green. Shoots it. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
One's a warning. 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Bulls trail by 9. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Durant against Hudson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Mourning. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Jackson's got the ball, and that one's good. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Johnson against Ellis. Johnson, the pass to Monroe. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Rubio. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. No good from Hudson.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. 4 on the shot clock. Monroe's shot is good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Ellis kicks to Green. Green with a screen on Durant. Here's Hudson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors leading by 10. Now the Warriors moving it up. They get it back. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, they really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second chance buckets in a big pile.
Yeah, and those hustle points are just another reason they're in control.
A nice shot by Hudson.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here is Rubio. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And there's the feed to Hudson. Green with a screen on Durant. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. The dish to Monroe. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside Jackson. There's the screen from deep. Again, Durant missing. 1 second left. And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, there was a point where you seemed to kick it into high gear. What changed as this first half progressed?
Well, we stayed with our defense. I think we were a little lazy to end that first quarter. We just came out and made them shoot tough shots, rebound the basketball, and get out and get some easy points.
Kevin, thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. What a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He had 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening period tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
You know, Love is playing well. He has 9 rebounds and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Durant is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Mourning. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Drexler in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Parrish. It's rebounded by Golden State. Love's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jackson dishes to Durant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Reggie Jackson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Jackson nails both of them. Bulls trail by 16. Robertson kicks to Green. Here's Hudson. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Drexler left side. Here's Mourning. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mourning's got 8 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Parrish the pass to Hudson. Green with a screen on Durant. No good from Hudson.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
That is good. And it's 6 points for Reggie Jackson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that one's good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Love outside. Green against Durant. On the wing, Drexler. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Bulls trail by 20. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Looking to end his cold spell. And stolen by Mourning. Now the Warriors moving it up. Durant's got the ball. Good. Drexler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up. And it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
Durant against Hudson. Mourning with some nice D.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Outside Jackson. Back to Durant. From the arc. Parrish against the rebound.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Green against Mourning. Green passes to Hughes. Green, the screen. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. And it's the Warriors' ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. The drive by Jackson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Reggie Jackson. 2.
The first free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Jackson hits both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's Robertson. 8 points for him. Green, the screen. Puts it up from 12. And again, Chicago. No good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by Iguodala. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
One shot.
Free throw good, Iguodala. Warriors leading by 21. And here's Jackson. 8 points for him. Drexler kicks to Love. Drills the three-pointer. Love's got 19 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Screen by Parrish. Here's Hughes. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 5 assists in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Mourning with the screen. Durant dishes to Drexler. Pass to Mourning. Iguodala with the steal. Robertson outside. Green, the screen. Hughes kicks to Parrish. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Drexler. Warriors leading by 22. Durant, the pass to Love. Jackson dishes to Love. Durant, wide open, he fires. His three-pointers off the mark. And for the Bulls, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Outside, Green. Screen by Parrish. The drive by Green. He dishes it to Iguodala. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In third, the Warriors.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Warriors. And Iguodala drops them both. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Durant. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's got 13 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Parrish with the screen on Drexler. Here's Hughes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Larry Hughes has done. He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And so he hits both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Drexler kicks to Love. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic.
Shots.
I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That one is off. No luck that time either. Bulls trail by 20. Hughes kicks to Green. And again, Chicago. No good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Durant the pass to Drexler. From 15 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short. Well, Chicago has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Screen by Parrish. Robertson kicks to Parrish. Can't make good off the pick.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Durant, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. Bulls shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Robertson. They set the pick. That one wide left. Warriors leading by 22. Stolen by Parrish. Iguodala dishes to Robertson. To the paint. Here's Hughes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Golden State. Johnson comes in for Drexler. Bulls making a switch here. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. It's a pick by Love, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for Golden State, Kevin Durant with 1.
One shot. One shot.
That's good from Durant. Monte Ellis checked in for Larry Hughes.
Monte Ellis.
Love against Ellis. Golden State moving it around. Durant, no good.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now here's Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got 6.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Warriors leading by 18. Lamb passes to Love. And the pass to Lamb. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Ellis. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Lamb kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Lamb. Back to Johnson. Love dishes to Lamb. It's a pick by Love. Johnson outside. And the Warriors miss again. Bulls trail by 18. Ellis, the pass to Rubio. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Covered by Monroe. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Johnson kicks to Lamb. Puts it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Warriors leading by 18. Johnson attacking. Love outside. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And it's now 22 points for Love.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Rubio kicks to Ellis. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Ryan Hollins, who's checked in for Kevin Love. And the Bulls making a change also. Hudson's checked in for Green. Here's Hudson. That one a little long.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Chicago with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. From outside the arc. Nice D from Durant.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Rubio with it. Now Monroe defending. That's good.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Warriors leading by 20. And Lamb kicks to Durant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Greg Monroe with one.
And that one misses. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Good.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
The Bulls shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Iguodala outside. Durant against Hudson. Passes it to Ellis. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Ellis can't get that one to fall either. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. That doesn't go either for Durant.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Ellis dishes to Rubio. 15 seconds left in the third. And again, Chicago, no good. Jackson passes to Durant. Dishes to Hollins. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Kyle Korver, also Boris Dio out there, and Sabonis in at the 5 down low.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for your Warriors, Atkins. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And Chicago shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Feeds it to Diaw. Left side, Korver. Pass to Izzo. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Hollins with it. To the paint. Here's Atkins. And Ellis with the block. To the left side wing. Diaw, the pass to Sabonis. And he gets it to go. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Hollins. There's the pass to Atkins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Second chance shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Izzo, the pass to Diaw. All sorts of time. Goes back up and counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
White is checked in for the Bulls.
Golden State. Kyle Korver with 1.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. The feed to Hollins. Johnson outside. For the 3. No luck. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The dish now to Korver. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Here's Atkins. Shot is off, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Korver gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Thompson with the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Ellis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. It's a pick by Love. Pass to Mourning. 16 feet away. Rebounded by Hudson.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Green against Love. And the rejection by Love. Outside Jackson. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jays.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Robertson. Back to Parrish. 6 feet out, and he can't bank that one in. Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Jackson kicks to Drexler. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. Green with a screen on Jackson. Here's Hughes. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hughes got 9 points here in the second half. Warriors leading by 22. Jackson kicks to Love. He dishes it to Lamb. On the wing, Drexler. 11 feet away. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Jackson against Robertson. He kicks to Hudson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Green dishes to Hudson. Green, the screen. Goes up at the stripe. No good from Hudson.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Jackson kicks to Drexler. Puts up the baby hook. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Here's Hughes. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Now Jackson. Drexler up top. He feeds it to Mourning. And he slams it one-handed.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gabby. You just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Now Jackson. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Harris. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Golden State, Robert Parrish. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Parrish. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Golden State. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Bulls. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Jackson. Passes it to Hollins. Dishes it to Lamb. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting for Golden State, Jeremy Lamb.
And he makes the first. Johnson, he's checked in for Clyde Drexler. And Lamb drops them both. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Rubio sets the pick for Green. Inside. Here's Parrish, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Parrish has done. He has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Hollins. And he jams it with authority.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Jackson against Hudson. Jackson kicks to Love. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Lamb passes to Love. It's good from long range. Love's got 25 points.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Now here's Parrish. Feeds to Hudson. Rubio outside. Just 5 on the clock. Off the screen. And he gets the bucket.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. To the inside, here's Johnson. Ellis with some nice D. Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Takes it off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Johnson. The shot. Again, the miss by Johnson. Into the Bulls, shooting about 47% here in the 4th. Here's Hudson. Offensive rebound.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Lamb dishes to Jackson. It's a pick by Love. Johnson against Ellis. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. The second chance effort, and that one's good. Hollins. Hollins has got 4 this quarter.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Now here's Parrish. Kicks it to Ellis. There's the pick. Here's Hudson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year, and when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series, and that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Bulls.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Love. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Now here's Johnson after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Now here's Hollins. Johnson outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Ellis. And now it's Rubio running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Outside Jackson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.